Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castan. We're at Northeastern Clinton Central School. We're here on this Monday evening, January 16th, 1989, for a varsity girls. The unbeaten Northeastern Clinton Cougars today will be facing the Irish of St. John's, a team that's looking to give the Cougars that first loss of the season. The lineup for Don Sears Cougar Club will include number 30, Kendra Hawksby. Number 42, Anna Rivard. Number 40, Mary Zawatsky. Number 43, Susie Kupel. Number 24, Kathy Passano. Number 45, Rhonda Dragoon. Number 44, Ryan McManus. Number 11, Christy Barnes. Number 21, Nancy Southwick. Number 22, Amy Bushy. And number 41, Sarah Southwick. The lineup for Tom Tregan's St. John's Club will include number 40, Kristen Barnett, 21, Jen McNichols, 13, Bridget Connor, 12, Jen Jim Bruno, 33, Susie Pazer, 11, Katie Nicknish, 10, Amy Nicknish, 22, Kerry Relation, 30, Melissa Schusler, 31, Jenny Lou, and 22, Nicole Everett. We'll be back with the opening tip of tonight's big CVAC varsity girls basketball game, following a few brief but important messages. On the floor for Northeastern, we have the Southwick sisters, Nancy and Sarah, Kathy Passano, Amy Bushy, and Ryan McManus. There'll be Bushy and McNichols jumping center, Passano with the ball. Knocked out of play. That was Pazer. Irish have one loss that came against Ticonderoga. The Cougars were scheduled to play Ticonderoga this past Thursday evening, but that was sleeted out. A threatening sleet storm caused the postponement of the game. They'll play each other on Saturday the 21st. At Ticonderoga. McManus takes it to the hoop and draws a foul. Ryan McManus will shoot two. Drops it in. And McManus hits them both. It's 2-0 Northeastern. Then Bruno shot no good, pulled down by Passano. Nancy Southwick in the game. She's been out with an arm injury. But her doctor, Uncle John Southwick, at the halftime of the junior varsity game, conferred with Coach Don Sears and said she's ready to play. Amy Bushy banks it home. Cougars, as we said at the start, unbeaten. The junior varsity club came into their game unbeaten in league play. They lost a one-pointer after leading to the Irish. Bushy pulls it down. And let's see, 4-0 the Cougars lead. 6:27 to go in the first. I'll give you a report here as Sarah Southwick passes to Bushy on Kelly Gooley. Kelly Gooley is making a slow comeback and might be available before the season is over. She's able to take some shots at the moment, but not able to run or get into any type of game situation just yet. She, as most of you watching, Ryan McManus may have stepped on the line. No whistle on it. Southwick puts it up. One drop. Sarah Southwick on the line, and it goes to the Irish. Kelly Gooley passed out in 2 consecutive ball games, and stepped on the line. It goes back to Northeastern. and she's been out since then. And being careful, they want to make sure that she is able to play when she comes back. Bushy's shot, no good. Passano brings it out front. Passano from downtown. Passano has at least one three-point bucket in every game she's played this year. And she keeps that streak alive at 7-0 Northeastern here in the early going. Passano kicked the ball with no call on that. Irish fans a little upset about that. And we have Bonnet called for stepping on the line and turns it to the Cougars. Irish in a 1-3-1 defense. It's a defense that Beekmantown likes to play. Sarah Southwick puts it up. Rebound McManus. He banks it home. Down 10 on the shot clock. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Sarah Southwick looking for a target. Comes to Bushy. 5 on the shot clock. Passano throws it up. Hit the guy wire up there. And turned over to the Irish. 9-0. St. John's trailing the Cougars. They have a collision in the backcourt away from the ball. 3 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the first period. Anna Rivard up to report in, as is Rhonda Dragoon. Stolen by McManus, she gives to Passano. Traveling on Bushy. A freshman and sophomore out, and a freshman and sophomore in. Cougars with a very young team. 3 seconds, says Butler. Hazer providing the defense in the backcourt all by her lonesome. Green ball. Nice pass from Southwick to Dragoon. Foul called on Nancy Southwick. Long pass up ahead. McNichols passed to Jim Bruno and she lost it. McManus coming back in. She's going to replace Southwick. Bushy gets it off. White ball. Rivard will toss it in. McManus from the baseline hits. Cougars up 11-0. Rebound Dragoon. Cougars with their twin towers out there, 6-footers Dragoon and Bushy. Stolen here by the Irish. Barnett gives it back here to McNichols. 3-point range off the front of the rim. Pull down McManus. Bushy up to Passano. And we'll have a foul call on Rivard. Irish fans not happy with that call. They figure their player had an uncontested layup, and it really took the layup away from the Irish. So play there that went against St. John's, at least it did until Bridget Connor threw that basket in. 11-2. Passano, no. Rivard back out to Passano. Bushy, we have traveling calls. Sarah Southwick in the game. She replaces McManus. Rivard dusts the floor a little bit. 44 seconds to go, first period. Knocked out by Bushy. Fifteen seconds. Kick.
Yeah, you call that time, boy. Call that one, eh?
8 seconds. Passano. Hazer should have threw the ball up, but she passed it to Connor. 11-2. Cougars lead by 9 after the first period of play. To start the second quarter for Northeastern, we have Dragoon, Bushy, Southwick, and Christy Barnes in the game. Connor tosses it in to Pazer. Taken away by Barnes. Passes to Dragoon, no good. And a bucket at this end by number 40, Barnett. 11-4. NC Southwick, no good. Rebound, Bushy. Takes a walk. That'll give us an opportunity to check out the scoring table. We see Orville Nettle in the middle, surrounded by Jen Wallach and Michelle LePage. I always like to mention the scorekeepers and timekeepers whenever we think of it. The 11-4, 6:33 to go in the first half. Southwick gives to Barnes. Nancy Southwick with a 15-footer. She misses. Bushy pulls it down. She is fouled. Foul number 41, McNichols. Cougar ball underneath, Sarah Southwick. Nancy Southwick to Sarah Southwick, a nice play. And the Cougars score. Basket by Sarah Southwick. Give her sister the assist.
Run her right up her back all the way in.
And we have Katie Nicknish reporting in for the Irish. (13-4), 5:55 to go in the first half. Foul is on Dragoon. Irish ball. Pazer tapped away by Southwick. Ryan McManus bounces it in from the baseline. Cougars pressing. 15-4. Jennifer McNichols will shoot. This is the second, 15-5. Nancy Southwick gives to Sarah. Off Pazer, we Cougar ball. Ball comes into Passano. Irish in the press. Dragoon up ahead to Southwick. Fouls on Pazer. Northeastern ball on the side. Passano. Hit her first three-pointer, but she's been scoreless from that range since then. Foul is on Passano. McNish will shoot the 1-and-1. Rivard will give it to Southwick, up to Passano. Rivard shot won't drop. Rebound McManus. White ball. On the line. 15-5, 3:41 to go here in the first half. Cougars up by 10. Basket by Sarah Southwick. Southwick's basket makes it 17-5. McManus called for the foul on the rebound. Connor shooting for the Irish. This is the front end of the 1-and-1. Laid up and in by Bridget Connor at 17-7. We have a foul on Nick Nish. Under 2 to go in the first half. Northeastern leading by 10, 17-7. JV game, the Cougars led throughout the first 3 quarters. But the fourth quarter, the Irish took the lead, and it was a seesaw battle till the end. Foul is on Nick Nish. Sarah Southwick will shoot. Bushy pulls it down, off the glass and in. Basket, Amy Bushy. Carrying the ball. 19-7, minute 31 to go in the first half. Passano fakes, pulls up. Pulled down by Jim Bruno. Connor brings it up. 1 minute to go in the first half. Pazer puts it up. 19-9. McManus gives to Southwick. Connor brings it down. 22 seconds to go. Irish ball. (19-9). Northeastern leading by 10. Three-point range, Pacer misses. Rebound, McManus gives to Southwick, 8 seconds. Cougar ball. 5 seconds remaining in the half. McManus to Rivard, no good. And the first half ends with the Cougars holding a 19-9 advantage. And now with our halftime report, here's the lovely and talented Jennifer Wallet.
For St. John's, Kristen Barnett with 2, Jen McNichols with 1, Bridget Carner with 4, Susie Passer with 2, and for the Cougars, Kathy Passano with 3, Sarah Southwick with 4, Amy Bushy with 4, Ryan McManus with 6, and for team fouls for St. John's, McNichols with 1, Bridget Connor with 1, Susie Paysar with 1, Katie Nicknish with 2, and for the Cougars fouls, Kathy Passano with 1, Ryan McManus with 1, Rhonda Dragoon with 1, Anna Rivard with 1, and Nancy Southwick with 2.
And a fine job indeed by Jen Wallet. And now we'll go directly into our halftime trip through the stands as soon as we get them in focus. And that concludes our halftime trip through the stands. We'll be back with more Cougar action in this 19-9 ball game following these few important messages. Second half underway, Northeastern leading 19-9. You're watching the last time that these two clubs will ever meet. St. John's will no longer exist after this year, merging with MAI. And they are in different divisions, they are in different classes in the Section 7. St. John's a Section 7 Class C team, Northeastern Class B team. McManus at the line, hits the first, drops in the second, and Cougars lead by 12, 21-9. So St. John's and Northeastern will not play basketball against each other again. Stolen by Sarah Southwick. Up ahead for Nancy Southwick, and she lays it in. Nichols drives the baseline. Up front for Barnett. Connor attempting to go underneath to Gimbruno, and it's tipped out of bounds. Connor will toss it in. Pazer back to Connor. In and out. Traveling call on Southwick. 22, Nicole Everett in the game. Ball comes into Passanelli. 24-9. Cougars up by 15. 6:41 to go. Third quarter. Nancy Southwick lays it in. Nice soft move by Nancy Southwick. 26-9. Bushy and Pazer going to be called for a foul. Much to the dismay of St. John's fans. Have a horn. Scorekeepers didn't hear who the foul was on, so they got that taken care of. Southwick passes off, intended for Bushy, controlled by McManus, taken away by the Irish. Connor brings it down. We're going to have a foul called on Sarah Southwick. Down Southwick. Gives to Passanelli. (26-9) the Cougars lead. Banked in by Kathy Passanelli. 28-9. We'll have a blocking foul on Bushy. Nichols brings it down, takes it to the hoop. And lays it in. Basket McNichols. McManus back to help out. NC Southwick will go to the line. (29-11). (30-11). Bushy gives to Passanelli. Sarah Southwick. Fans on the Cougar side are complaining. The fans on the Irish side are laughing at that call. 30-11. Basket by Kristen Barnett. Southwick brings it down. Up ahead to Bushy. Bushy off the glass and in. Give the assist to Sarah Southwick. 2 points for Amy Bushy. 31-13. Connor. Rebound McNichols. Connor follows. Taken away and back. Sarah Southwick gives to Passano. Long pass up ahead, Nancy Southwick to Amy Bushy, and a chip through, yes. Another chip shot makes it 33-13. Cougars by 20. Picked up ahead by McManus. Rhonda Dragoon reports in. And Anna Rivard back in for the Cougars. Travel. Passano brings it up. Kathy Passano will shoot. (34-13). Cougars building up a big lead. (35-13). Carrying the ball. (35-13). 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Basket Barnett. Irish have been cold from the field. If they get hot, they could get back in this game. They're a good club. Don't let this one-sided score fool you. Fouls on McNichols. Look clean from here. Bushy hits. 36-15. Christy Barnes comes in for Passano. Hazer all alone and throws it in. Barnes brings it up. I'll have a foul on Bushy, I believe. Bridget Connor hits. 36-18, 1:05 to go in the third. Irish ball on a jump. Hazer. basket, Christy Barnes. 38-18. Foul is on Bushy. Bridget Connor with the basket and a chance for a three-point play, 38-20. (38-21). The ball was not taken out of bounds. The ball was not taken out of bounds. Had the person who threw the ball to Connor been out of bounds, that basket would have counted as she threw in. One and one. With 11 seconds to go in the period, Bridget Connor can move her club 2 points closer with a 1 and 1. She hits. 38-22. Have a 15-point ball game. Ball comes into Passano. 7 seconds. Rivard. Ahead to Bushy. Blocked. At the horn, doesn't drop. Nice block by number 41, Jennifer McNichols. The score after 3, Northeastern 38, St. John's 23. A good turnout on this evening. We are celebrating Martin Luther King Day. We're a little late to get here for tonight's ball game, but if you want to come to a Northeastern home game, you can come to them on Thursday the 26th. They'll be saying goodbye to the Mounties of MAI. Non-Assumption's final game at Northeastern we played then. Cougars lead 38-23. Irish can close the gap. Connor brings it down. Sarah Southwick comes out with it. Nice pass up ahead to Barnes. Rebound pulled down by McNichols. Pazer brings it up. Clock on the Cougars' side, but they can't let up. Connor drills the baseline, gets it back out. 3-point range, Pazer hits. Pazer wearing Heather Andrews' number from last year, and she's shooting like her. 38-26. 3-point shot brings it to a 12-point game. Practically Faxino on the baseline makes it 40-26.
Come on, Bridget, push it.
Three-point range, no. Basket by Kristen Barnett. 12 points again. 40-28, 6:20 to go. Stolen by Barnett. No good. The jump ball, Barnes and Nickness. Will be Irish turn on a jump. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in this ball game. White ball. Barnes brings it up for the Cougars. Fasano. Southwick with the 12-footer.
Go, Susie, go!
Pazer. Irish can bring it to 10 points.
Oh, come on!
Travel. Traveling called. Foul is on McManus. McManus was having problems over there the last time she was on the bench, and it looks like more of the same here. We have a miss here at this end. Bushy with the rebound. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Cougars up by 12. Nancy Southwick.
Come on, Jenny, push it!
Southwick just coming back from that injury.
Technical, give him one.
We have a St. John's timeout with the score 40-28. We have 5:08 remaining in this ball game. The Cougars up by 12. Jennifer McNichols hits. .29, chance to make this a 10-point game. We've still got 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go. A lot of time left in this ball game. She misses. McNish rebounds. And Barnett gets it out front to Pazer. Pazer, 3-point range off the front of the rim. Big rebound there, O'Connor, by Bridget Connor. Not O'Connor, Connor. And we have a 9-point ball game, 40-31. Double dribble called on Barnes. 4:46 to go. This is getting to be a little deja vu. The junior varsity led throughout the ball game, and the Irish came back to take it in the fourth quarter. The foul is on Connor. Sarah Southwick will go to the line. .30-31 at the moment. No good. The Cougars have got to hit those foul shots.
Come on, give him out.
Irish can close it to 7 or even 6 with a three-pointer. Pazer will look underneath. Knocked away by Southwick. Now we have a foul.
Susie, watch where you're throwing.
Fouls on Sarah Southwick. And Jennifer McNichols shooting. Off the front of the rim, she'll get another. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Southwick to Passano, no good, and it's rebound. Southwick taken away, Pazer up ahead. Taken back, Nancy Southwick. Where'd she come from? .353 to go. So, Sarah Southwick gives to Kathy Passano. So Southwick saves it in the corner. A little traveling there by McNichols. And knocked out by Barnes. St. John's ball. Basket by Jennifer McNichols. 40-33. 7-point difference. 3:07 to go in the ball game. Nice bounce pass, Southwick to Christy Barnes, a pretty play. A pretty play, 42-33. Cougars pressing, McNish up ahead to Pazer. 3-point range, Pazer up the back of the rim. Bushy reports in for Dragoon. Barnes brings it up. 2:22 to go. Northeastern leading by 9. 12-footer is short. Connor comes out with it. And foul is on Sarah Southwick. Bridget Connor shooting. 42-34, 8-point game. Off the front of the rim. Connor rebound, stripped by Nancy Southwick. Nice play there. Bucket there by number 40, Kristen Barnett. We have a 6-point difference with 1:44 to go. 42-36. Basket Nancy Southwick. Assist Bushy. 44-36. McNish. Barnes. 1 minute to go. Cougars by 8. Tom Tregan wants a timeout. For the score, Northeastern 44, 30. St. John's 36. We have 59 seconds remaining in the ball game. Northeastern led by 9 at the end of the first quarter. Since the first quarter, St. John's has outscored the Cougars by 1. With Northeastern leading by 8 here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sarah Southwick throws it up and draws the foul. (45-36). St. John's wants a timeout with the score. Northeastern 45. St. John's 36, we have 38 seconds remaining. With a 9-point lead and 38 seconds to go, the Cougars should win this one. The Cougars have only 3 home games remaining. 1 in January 26th, and 2 in February on the 6th and 13th. So, if you want to get out and see these girls, time is running short. Only 3 more opportunities to do it on the home game. Southwick misses a second. Nancy Southwick rebounds. Pass Fastenal getting pounded on. And we finally get a whistle. The Irish trying to stop the clock with a foul, and they weren't calling it. And Fastenal took a beating for a moment or two. St. John's ball, 26 seconds to go. No good. Connor misses the three-point attempt. Nancy Southwick. And Bridget Connor fouls out with 10 seconds remaining. Jim Bruno coming in for her. Amy Bushy will shoot. Northeastern's going to win this ball game and remain unbeaten. Irish will suffer their second setback. 46-36. Long pass up ahead, three-point range, deflected by Sarah Southwick. And she brings it down. Fastenal. There'll be no foul. 47-36, the final. The Cougars hang on for an 11-point victory, defeating the St. John's Irish in St. John's final trip here for the girls basketball team. The last time a St. John's girls basketball team will be here at Northeastern. So that's the way it was at Northeastern Clinton Central School on Monday, January 16th, 1989.
And before we go, we'll take a quick look at the scoring. For St. John's, Connor finishes with 13, Barnett had 10, Pazer 7, McNichols 6, Relation, Everett, Nicknish, and Jim Bruno all were scoreless. For Northeastern, Amy Bushy led the way with 11 points and also grabbed 12 rebounds. McManus finished with 10 points, Passano 9, Nancy Southwick had 8, Sarah Southwick 5, Barnes had 4, Rivard and Dragoon were scoreless. The Cougars outscored St. John's 11-2 in that first quarter, and that 8-point difference helped them on their way to this 11-point victory.
Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. We're here on this Wednesday evening, January 18th, 1989. We're here for a varsity girls volleyball game. A lineup for Northeastern.